Hey guys, so I'll be doing a Draw My Life, and I'm going to tell you all about how I was a glucose and got broken down into pyruvate. So I hope you enjoy it. So I started out as a glucose, a 6-carbon molecule, and I was loved by everyone because, of course, people like sugar because it makes them happy. One day I got called down to the cytoplasm to go into glycolysis. It was actually very scary, but yet I was excited. When I entered glycolysis, someone named ATP came in and gave me phosphate group. When I took it, I became glucose 6-phosphate, and then the ATP left as ADP. It was weird. Now, I didn't like being glucose 6-phosphate. Kind of made me feel weird. So then I just rearranged myself into fructose 6-phosphate. Figured that would be more comfortable. So just as I thought I was done, ATP came knocking on my door and it gave me another phosphate group, and then it ran out as ADP. I was pretty frustrated because I was rearranged again as fructose 1,6-biphosphate. Now the worst part of the cycle was that I got broken down into 2 3-carbon molecules. I was so frustrated. Apparently, the DHAP part of me got converted into G3P, and so now there were 2 G3Ps going in through the cycle. So now everything was happening twice. So one day I started hanging out with my buddy NAD+, and we were just chilling and everything, and we decided to take a nice oxidation and phosphorylation shower. So after the oxidation and then phosphorylation, NAD+ left as NADH, and I became a BPG. So again, out of nowhere, ADP showed up and desperately asked for a phosphate group, and I felt sorry for him and gave it to him anyways. So then he left as ATP, and I was left as a 3PG. So then I rearranged myself again into a 2PG. Before I could continue, I had the urge to release some liquid, and so I did. Because I released some H2O, I became a molecule named PEP. Then, shortly after, ADP came to me and asked me for another phosphate group, and since it was the last stage in the cycle, I was nice enough to give him a phosphate group, and he left happy as an ATP, and I waved him goodbye as I became pyruvate. In the end, I became a 2,3-carbon molecule named pyruvate.